Hello, my classy people. Don't mind the tide. The SpeedKing is just doing SpeedKing like things for sure. Having a bunch of fun as always. Heading into a big weekend coming up, y'all. That's right. A bunch of, I think, 5 graded stake races over at Belmont at Aqueduct, and Santa Anita's got a ton of stake races out there. And of course, Churchill always have 1 or 2 that becomes very interesting. But we're going to be looking at the Belmont Turf Sprint on Saturday. It is race number 4. It's the first race of the 5 graded stake races. They have 2 grade 2s, 1 grade 1, and 2 grade 3s. And race number 4 is the first, the Belmont Turf Sprint. And nice group of 3-year-olds and upward on the outer turf course for $200,000. They're sprinting, y'all. Hence, Belmont Turf Sprint. And this is a nice field, right? Not bad. A field of 7 with an AE horse. Enter for main track only. So a field of 7 if it stays on the turf, for sure. And we want to see what the number 2, the OG, the old timer, Dancing Buck, is going to do. Well, the number 2 horse, Dancing Buck, is a speedster, and he got Camooch in the orange, y'all. Y'all know Camooch loves to be on that front end and to rock him to sleep, right? Well, Dancing Buck is trained by Nevin, and Camooch is up. This is a 7-year-old gelding by War Dancer, which is awfully good for sure. Has 7 wins from 23 starts, 5 seconds and 1/3. So 13 times in the money of 23 starts, and 7 of them are wins, which makes it about a third of his races he's won. Even though he's 7, he's only got 23 races, so he's been used fairly nicely. I think that he needed his last race, okay, because he was coming off of a 449-day layoff break from June of last year till he ran this year, August 31st. And he was 9-2 that day in a 5.5 furlong sprint up at Saratoga, the Disco Partner Stakes. Didn't run bad, ran 6x5 in a field of 7. So he needed that race after such a long layoff, over a year, right? Let's see if the old man's got it back here, right? Second race off the long layoff, needed that race. I think he could get to the front, okay? I think Camooch can put this one on the lead and kind of rock him to sleep. Now, our second pick here will be the number 4, Alagon, who I think is probably the horse to beat. Also have some speed. Let's hope that he doesn't push Dancing Buck. So our top pick in the Belmont Turf Sprint, race number 4, Dancing Buck. 6-1, that's a great price. Camooch, put him on the lead, rock him to sleep with the old man. Having a little fun. The number 4 horse, Alagon, well, don't have to look far. This one's speedy too. Should be sitting right behind Dancing Buck. Mr. Allard is the trainer, an Old Monmouth Park trainer for sure, Edwin Allard. Very good trainer. He's clicking at about 13%. Dylan Davis is in the orange. Well, this one is probably the horse to beat. 3-1 on the morning line, Alagon, and probably should, at least hit the board. But to me, the number 4 horse is a must-use in here. If you're playing vertically or horizontally, Alagon's a very, very good horse and probably is the one to beat. I'm being a little cute by not putting him as my top pick, but because Dancing Buck is in here, an old-timer who I've followed over the years, and I want to see Dancing Buck, the old-timer, beat down some youngsters. So the number 4, Alagon, our second pick, but a top win contender and the one to beat, if you ask me. The other horse with beautiful pace numbers, this horse runs even all the time, 26 black. The number 5 horse, right? Square price on this one at 5-1 for sure. Pratt's in the orange, 6 wins from 15 starts. That's very, very good. 4 seconds and 1/3. It's coming off of a big win last time at Saratoga on August 31st, which was the Disco Partner. That was the race that the Alagon came out of. ran a beautiful, beautiful race. Was 6-5. This horse is probably going to be the favorite in the race. But again, this horse to me is the horse, that's going to, run fairly well. Okay, should run very, very well. And by the way, the Disco Partner race is the race that Dancing Buck came out of, not Alagon. So our third pick and a contender, I don't like him as much as I like the number 4, Alagon, 26 Black, but he is our third pick and deserves deserves quite a bit of respect in here, to be honest with you. And our fourth pick, if we had to round it out, let's go to a deep closer. Run, Curtis, run. Right? It's money making Mike, y'all. Mike Maker making plenty of money, right? Well, this one was a vet scratch 56 days ago. Came off of a win with Flavian Pratt in an allowance race, just like Mike Maker, stepping up off of that race out of an allowance into a stake race. Jose Ortiz has the call today because Flavian Pratt is obviously on the 5, 26 Black. So the number 7 horse will be running late, will be picking them up. Mike Maker does improve these horses. You well know that already on the turf, from allowance to a graded race. What else is new? Let's use the number 7 underneath. Should get a square price. So there it is in the Belmont Sprint, the very first greatest stake race on the card at Belmont. Let's hope that the weather holds up. Our top pick is the OG. Dancing Buck, the 7-year-old, the number 2, with Kamooch in the orange. We think it's the speed. Let's see if Kamooch can rock these to sleep at 6 or 7-1 on the front end. So our top pick, 2, 4, 5, 7. Just like that, we believe the 4 horse is the horse that all of them's got to be Alagon, and we're going to try to do just that. 2, 4, 5, 7, just like that. Go ahead and box it up. You might be able to make a few dollars in here, particularly if the 2 horse do what I think he is capable of doing. Maybe the old guy is back, for sure. And maybe the Mets can win a game tonight at about 7:20, somewhere around there this evening, right? As the baseball season draws near the end. Trying to get my Metropolitans in this thing, man. We're 1 game in front of Arizona and Cincinnati, the big red machine, for sure, right? So we got 4 games left, the Mets. Just win them and you don't have to worry about it. Right? Just sweep the next four games. Right? Easier said than done for the New York Metropolitans. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. He likes the old guy, the old Dancing Buck. And I like Alagon too. Don't get that one twisted. That's the one to beat, the number 4. Stay classy, y'all.